Happy Friday, boys and girls. My name is Jerry Mention. And I was noticing that with my new selfie stick and my new setup and blah, 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 I was too close. The picture was kind of too close. And the reason for that is because it's easier to carry the selfie stick when it's shorter and closer and more vertical. So I wanted to get a little bit bigger view. So I kind of got it angled out farther than me. But it's a little heavier, so we'll see how it goes. I should be able to handle it, huh? Should be able to carry a selfie stick, but that Galaxy camera, my Galaxy S22 Ultra, is heavy. And I got a heavy case on it. And the selfie stick is heavy. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe I can just angle it. If I could pivot it. It would be easier if the back of the selfie stick had a balance. To where if I could grab it in the middle and hold it and let it balance itself. To where I don't have to use my wrist to maintain an angle. So I'm practicing with it. Anyway, the reason I cut this on is because I noticed that for years and years and years, well, maybe not years and years, because there was a time I was a morning person and I would just wake right up, boom, bounce right into it. But since my schedule changed from 12 to 8, and I had to adjust to staying up till midnight, 1 o'clock every night, daily, because I don't have to get up. At one time I didn't have to get up till noon or something like that. Well, that wasn't true. But something like that later. I'm used to being, my MO used to be, I was the first person to work. I was there at 6 o'clock in the morning. I was in my chair, ready to work at 6 a.m. I left the building to go home at 2:30 p.m. And I got used to that lifestyle. So I used to pop up in the morning, and then I had to make an adjustment. And it was hard, quote unquote hard at first. And then I got into it, then I started to adapt to it, and it wasn't so bad. And I started to like it. But maybe during that time, when I would wake up and I was feeling tired or something, or maybe didn't get enough sleep the night before, I would concentrate or create a tension against the sleepiness. I would tense my body up, my head and my body, and like a frown, like, ugh, I gotta grind against the sleepiness. Instead of just staying relaxed, which is what I've been doing lately, just letting my body relax, let that go away. And then I found out that if I let it go away, it doesn't hurt, to put it in the quickest ways I can think of. It's like I was trying to keep the sleepiness down and the drowsiness. I was like building up tension in my body against the sleepiness or the drowsiness or the tiredness, when I could have just exhaled and let it go away. I think that was giving me headaches. I think it was making me more tired. So now I actually practice, or I'm training myself, that when I feel that feeling, just drop your shoulders, drop my shoulders, relax, exhale, close my eyes, and just let that feeling go by. Just let it come down on my body. Because if I'm tired or exhausted, tensing up against it ain't gonna help. It's just gonna expend more energy. So I've been practicing just, all right, and lately, probably because I'm old or whatever, maybe because I eat before I go to bed, like I did last night. See, the reason I brought this up is because I couldn't sleep last night. I was up till 3 a.m., 4 a.m., just, eating. Well, I did eat eventually. Just, just kind of laying there, listening to podcasts. I listened to Sam Harris and Matt Dillahunty discuss atheism. It seems like the story I'm gonna tell is I just wanted to be with myself. I just wanted to spend time with myself. And the other day, I had a day off. The next day, it was like a Friday. I had nothing planned. Like I got this weekend coming up. Nothing is planned. But I hope I don't get too sidetracked. So I got to rest my arm. Hope I don't get too sidetracked. But my weight is down, and I got 2 days off. I hope I don't ruin it. I hope I don't go back up. It's down. It's down from when it was up. So I'm close. I'm still above where I think I should be, but it's down from where I've been hovering because I've been eating. I've been eating 3 times a day. I eat after work. I have a little snack. I just been eating. The calorie intake has definitely increased. So, and I got 2 days coming up, and it's been a while since I had 2 days. I'm looking forward to it. I hope I don't lazy out too much. I will get my 10,000 steps in. I got to turn around. See, the reason I got to turn around now is because I started late. Okay, the alarm stopped it, so we know that. The alarm stops the recording. Okay, we'll remember that. So I was saying, last night, I was up till 4 a.m. eating, watching TV. I think I watched Matt Dillahunty and Jordan Peterson discuss atheism. And I have a great respect for Jordan Peterson. I like his style, I like a lot of stuff he was saying. Because I was listening to his arguments, they're not really arguments. He bypasses the argument. He creates, I don't know if I would say straw man, but he doesn't answer the question. And Matt Dillahunty, I think, kind of let him get away with that. He hit him up a couple times hard, but basically they played nice. And there's certain questions about God you can't answer. That's why it's called faith. And Jordan Peterson tries to justify or base his existence on God on the circumstances that surround it. Very super circumstantial ideas. And then he gets fuzzy about the definition of God. And there's a couple times he'll admit that he can't answer the question. He says it's too complicated. And I'm not necessarily sure it is. I'm thinking he's making it complicated to defend, to scientifically or philosophically or empirically support his claim that a God exists. But, so that was really good to listen to. So, and I think that I just wanted to spend time with myself. So I was just up. It was at night, and I really think that I just wanted to spend time with myself. It's like it was Friday. I don't got to work tomorrow. I don't got to get up tomorrow. Blah. And it's not like, ooh, I'm going to go out. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I can't wait to, go to the club or anything. No, I can stay up all night and just be with myself. Watch TV, do what I want to do, think what I want to think, and just spend time with myself. And so I was up till 4. So I didn't get nearly enough sleep as I used to, because I like to prescribe myself. In my schedule, I prescribe myself 8+ hours of sleep. My schedule, my routine-based schedule is to get 8 hours, 8+ hours of sleep. That's the goal. That's the intention. That's what we're trying to get to. This as a habit and routine, the numbers are supposed to weigh out that I get 8, sometimes 9 hours of sleep. Even though I'll lay in bed and not really go to sleep, the intent is there. But last night, I couldn't fight it. I just couldn't fight it. So I got something to eat, a little snack, cookies, and what did I have? I had, because there wasn't nothing too much left there. Oh, I had a cookie left over But I went to Vegas and I paid $5 for that damn cookie at Luxor Hotel. Let me tell you, Luxor Hotel, they don't put prices on their food in their like little market they got in there, where you get like sodas and chips and all that stuff, and salads or whatever. They don't put prices on it because the lady straight told me to my face, because the prices change depending on who's there. Literally, she said they know they can get more when people are there, certain people, certain groups, or what's going on. So they don't even put prices on the food packages or anything. There's no prices. You just gotta walk up to the register, put it there, and you're gonna find out. I paid $6 for a 20-ounce bottle of Orange Crush. Not no liter, not even a 2-liter, not even a 1-liter. Like a 20-ounce, $6. And the cookies I got were like 4-piece. I was desperate. I was in the hotel, I wasn't going nowhere. You're on the strip, ain't nothing close. See, that's why when I go to Vegas, I stay downtown. I stay downtown, preferably the Four Queens. Used to be the Golden Nugget, but that got pricey. And the Four Queens renovated, and the prices went down. So I started hanging there a lot. Because I just love the fact, I love the crazy grittiness of downtown, number one. You know, it's like regular people, drunken regular people just walking around. And it's on a strip, you ain't gotta walk far. I get out of my hotel room, go down the elevator, boom, I'm right there in the middle of it. And there's a Walgreens. And though its prices are kind of high, it ain't like Luxor convenience store high. You know, so I get my pizza, I get my chips, my candy, my cookies, my drink, take it back to my room, throw it in the fridge. The people don't got microwaves no more. I have my hair dryer, my hot water oven that I make out of a plastic bag, put my food in a plastic bag, let it sit in hot water. You know, so that way I ain't gotta leave the room. Or I gotta eat breakfast in the morning. Gotta put something in my stomach, you know, so that knocks that edge off, so I can go. And that's another thing I train myself to do. You know, not only am I training myself not to tense up, and it's frown up, I felt myself kind of do it here. It's like a frown up, you know, relax. And I notice too, when I'm walking, you know, people walk by, you kind of, you know, do something like that, or you kind of, you know, give a look. You know, I catch myself and I relax my face. You know, just relax. There's no sense of tensing up. Just relax my face. You know, sometimes you want to, you know, not grit on them, but like let them know that you're like looking out for the scenery around you and what's going on around you. You know, as you pass them or whatever. So you kind of like get that look, or kind of like a look to let them know that you are, you know, paying attention, that you are aware of stuff that's going on. But even that's tensing up, you know. It's like, see, I did that. See, if somebody was behind me, see, I just kind of did that. You know, just kind of. I guess it's a way of concentrating on stuff where you may or may not have to. All right, my arm is getting tired. You know what I'm gonna do? This way is cool, but I think I'm gonna go back to the other way. Plus, it could be that I'm squinting because I don't got my glasses. I'm gonna go back to the other way. It's too much. Yeah, see, I'll bring this down some. I'll bring this up. Oh my God. Much easier. Much better. Much easier, much better. And we'll see the difference in how it looks. So this is so much easier to carry. Maybe I can give it a little bit more. Yeah, this is easier to carry. And I see a little bit of distance. This is much easier to carry. So then I don't want to tense up and just stay relaxed. And gives me more energy in the morning. I'm more open to whatever that means in the morning. And all that. I was thinking about saying something before I got on that topic. But let me see if I switch hands. Can I switch hands? Oh my God. Oh my God. Left-handed. I can turn this. Left-handed hold, oh. Never held up with my left hand before, I don't think. Because I started late today because I was up till 3 a.m. So I'm not gonna get my full steps walk in, but I'm gonna get enough, to set the day off right. And the steps I'll get at work, during work, I'll make my 10,000. I'll probably end up with like 13,000 at least. My weight is down, considering how much I've been eating lately and what I've been doing to myself lately. It was 197.0 today. On a hot day when I walk, I could lose 2.8 pounds. And I'm realizing that's mostly water now. It's mostly water from sweating. I can lose like 2.8 pounds walking on a hot day if I walk my normal route. So that 197 would be like a 190, I come down to a 197.654, like a 194.2. And so today was a 197. I'll probably drop 1.8, if that, because I didn't even walk my full route, and it ain't that hot, and I ain't sweating that much, so I ain't going, I'm not expecting super big numbers. And right now, the screen went blank, so I don't know what I'm looking at. I switched hands, and I kind of just turned the screen and pivoted to where I think it should be. So I really don't know. I can't see, how I'm framed. I just know I should be pretty close. Plus the audio is what matters in here. So, it's Friday, good week. I got another 5-day work weekend. I got 13 hours of PTO. That's a little less than 2 days. I'm going on a trip to Ohio. I'm gonna have to use one day. I'm gonna have to use those Wednesdays I'm gone for PTO because I won't be able to go in the office. And since I won't be able to go in the office, and they're having an all hands day as soon as I leave, that means like everybody in the technology department is gonna be there, except for me. And you can't work remotely when you're supposed to go in the office. That's the rule. You gotta take PTO. So, and what I'm doing now is I'm petitioning that the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, we shouldn't have to go in the office. I'm gonna start that, And I'm confident enough in my company and in my experience. Usually when I feel this strongly about something, it usually goes in my favor. And it's not really in my favor. It's probably that I sense that this aligns with what's gonna happen anyway. And I just feel a certain kind of confidence that, all I gotta do is mention this a few ways, this to the right person, and this and that, and it'll go down. I mean, it could be that I'm respected that way, to that level. I think my opinion is definitely respected because I'm still silly. I'm still, yucky to a point. But people, I've learned, or I've developed a way to let people know that I'm also very, very smart and sharp. And if I need to, I can catch you without you even knowing it until the next day. So you gotta let people know that. You just can't let people. You can be silly, but people will not take advantage of it, but they'll, they may not respect. Might not be too strong of a word, but they won't respect you enough. You can't. Even clowns got to get respect, or clowns aren't supposed to get respect. That's why they're clowns, so we can treat them a certain way, and it probably gives us a certain levity to understanding, and we can be more open to it and do different things on something that we feel that we don't have to respect. And the clowns are probably set up to be that, something almost superficial. The clown is not the person that's being the clown, unless it is. And in that case, you got to deal with it. All right, let me see if this thing is recording where I was at. Yeah, it still is. And this is kind of where I was holding it, I think. So I was in there. Yeah, I was in there. And I wasn't even, I didn't even look. The screen was blank. I didn't even know, how it's framed. So that's it. Sometimes I cut this on, I really don't feel like saying nothing. Sometimes I feel like, I don't, then I get going. I do get going, don't I? And I probably got a couple hundred of these I need to post. I need to start focusing on stuff like that. There's stuff I need to do. There's definitely stuff I need to do. And I need to buckle down and do it. And this would be a good time because winter is coming. Hibernating season is coming. All this sunshine you've seen is kind of going to go away. I know people going through some stuff in other parts of the world right now with the weather and rain and cold. So it's hard for me to complain. It's hard for me to complain at all. But I do it anyway. And I think I do it well. Southern California, for crying out loud. I'm paying $1,700 a month rent. Gladly paying it. Location. I pay $1,700 a month rent. But my electric bill is no more than $60 a month ever. My gas bill is non-existent. I pay $60 a month for water and sewage. $300 a year in homeowners insurance. I have no maintenance costs. And I'm 20 minutes from Hollywood. 20 minutes from Santa Monica on a good day. 20 minutes from downtown Los Angeles. I can get to LAX for $10. I can get to LAX through the flyaway and Uber. That means leave my car at home for my door. Use an Uber. Cost me round trip. It'd be like, say, $12 for the Uber, $9. Say about $42. $42 round trip from my door to LAX. You can't beat that. I don't drive. I don't park. Takes me right to my, terminal. All that has to be factored in to, the price of what I'm paying. Like I don't be having no $400 or $500 gas bill. Like I said, my electric in the summer when I'm running the air conditioner all day and I'm home all day, on the internet or whatever, and I'm home all day, so I'm using electricity, blah, 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 blah. Still, it's usually no more than $60 a month. So, I can't complain. I can't complain. Well, I don't. I could complain. We always can complain. That's the way of the world, but I don't because I enjoy it. I think I got a good thing. So that's that. What else is there? P-Funk coming up. Did I talk about P-Funk in San Diego? Well, if I didn't, that means it was a good show. No, I'm joking. I think I did mention a thing or two. Nothing glaring stood out. Like I said before on other of these things, it's easy to pick out or to react to something negative or glaring or something that's, that irks you or bugs you or you find out of place or disruptive. It's easy to react to that. Sometimes it's just hard to recognize the good things unless they're like really, really good. But, and I don't even know why I said that, other than the fact, I don't even know why I said that. I don't know why. Well, I said that in defense of my probably not posting anything about the San Diego P-Funk show, and not as a demarcation, I can't think of the word, but not as a designation or signifying anything. P-Funk may or may not have done that night. But I do think I talked about it. So, we out here doing what I do, swinging where I'm swinging, getting my steps in, as I do, trying to keep the weight down. There's a pizza in the freezer. I might do Costco. That's what I might do tomorrow. When I go for my walk, I may go to my storage and then go to Costco, because it's kind of like in the path. Sign up for Costco, because I get a $30 gift card if I sign up for a $60 membership. And if I never use Costco, at least I'll have a car, $30. $30 I don't care about. And just to get them chickens. So I was telling somebody about them chickens. He was saying he get them every week. He said he get them every week. And they close at 8:30. And I don't get off work till 8. So, I know I probably would have to go in the morning. But I don't even know if I could do that. I'd have to go on the weekend. There ain't gonna be none of that. Unless I can get there after work, unless I can leave work a few minutes early. Because if I leave work, if I clock in, I think 53 is the magic number. If I clock out after 53, I'll get credit for the full hour. I think somebody told me that. I usually wait till 55. And I'll do that rarely. I don't do that every day. I'm usually 8 o'clock, 8:01, 8:02. I'm very precise in time. So I found if I did that, jump in the car, would I better get into Costco before it closed? Or they'd be already locking their doors at 8:12, 8:15, 8:16. I can have the car started, running, because once you get in, you're good. Because I ain't gonna be spending a lot of time in there anyway. Pretty much know what I would want to get. And then more than likely, at that time, all the chickens probably be gone anyway. Let's just be real. More than likely, at that time, all the chickens is probably gone anyway. So, that's how that goes. Here's a big giant dog. Big giant ass dog. Look like a person working him can't handle. Yesterday he ran at me. I don't know if he was coming to play or just to see what I was doing. I didn't feel like I was being attacked, but he definitely came aggressively. Like, So, and today he just kind of looked me off. It looked like he just wanted to be nosy. He just wanted to see what's going on. He probably used to people petting him and see. I don't know if you can see, but the guy actually had to use his body. His dog is almost as big as the dude holding him. So, yeah, and he's on a big cute doggy. Some of these dogs, these are two Siberian Husky looking dogs. They look older. They don't even flinch at me. They just look up at me like, and you can tell they the kind of dogs, we know we cute. We know you want to just pet us and squeeze us and take us home. Because you can tell that's just the way they've been treated. They just sit there like, big, beautiful hair, eyes, trim, just both of them. There are some handsome dogs. And you can tell they know it, So where was I? I forget. But anyway, I think I did okay on this talk. It's Friday. I talk about having a recording session tomorrow. But the idea of me being by myself in my house, eating too much, and watching Netflix, or The Wheel of Time, which I need to finish, and other stuff, and cheap sci-fi movies, and getting cookies, maybe order Instacart, laying in the bed, fantasizing about what I want to eat, what do I want to do, eating, going back to sleep, getting up, getting my steps in, getting ready for the Steeler game Sunday, where I don't have to, well, and then Thursday, Steeler game is on Thursday. So, Steeler game is on Thursday. So I may take some time off. I may work 12 to 6. Because 6 hours is the magic number. If I was to work 11 to 6, I get off before the game. That might be too much, but I might try to see if I can work something like that. Anyway, so we're only got 2 times. For me, for the phone. Here, let me open this up. So we only got 2 times. For me, for the phone. And for every elementary particle that has ever existed in any atom, in this or any universe, that ever was, is, or will be. It's a totality of it all, a hypothesis of all as one, a theory of universe. My name is Jeffery.